Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. Best budget phone $358. Nicest displays on the market. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra may be the spec-heavy monster that's making headlines, but it's not the phone that the majority of people are likely to actually buy. Most will probably opt for the more conservative and comparatively more affordable Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus. Here's our review of that plus-sized model. Perhaps more than any previous generation of Galaxy S phones, the S20 and S20 Plus bring an almost identical user experience to the table, and as you'll find out over the course of this review, the hardware variations that are there make very little difference when it comes to choosing which one to buy. Design, on the edge. Dictated by an expansive 6.7 inches 20:9 aspect ratio display, the S20 Plus sounds like a big phone on paper, and while there's no denying that its large display offers an expansive and enjoyable viewing experience, the phone's physical properties and proportions seem decidedly deceptive. Screen, smooth and stunning. Samsung has always graced its best phones with exceptional screens, but the S20 line might well offer the best displays of any phone on the market right now. While the 6.9 inches panel of the S20 Ultra is impressive, the phone is just too damn big for the average user, with the S20 Plus likely striking the best balance of size versus usability, for media lovers at least. So long as you're comfortable with the ergonomic trade-off and the slight drop in pixel density which the regular S20 can lord over its larger sibling, the S20 Plus still has a phenomenal display. Camera, fallacious but fantastic photography. The biggest difference between the S20 Ultra and its smaller S20 brethren is undoubtedly the camera setup. The Ultra shouts about its bombastic 108MP main sensor and 100x space zoom, while the standard S20 and S20 Plus make no such claims. Performance, a true all-rounder. The S20 line continues to exist in two discrete forms, distinguished by the processor at their respective hearts. In markets include Europe and the UK, you're more likely to encounter the Exynos 990 version, while the US model sports Qualcomm's best and brightest Snapdragon 865 chipset. Battery. One area where there is definitely going to be a deviation is with regards to longevity. As with previous Samsung flagships, the Snapdragon models have consistently delivered better battery performance over their Exynos-laden counterparts, and depending on which reviews you read, you'll see that battery life is either commended or simply remarked upon as acceptable, based on the chip at the review model's heart. Software, one feature too many. The user experience here is unmistakably Samsung, with the company's One UI 2.1 running atop Android 10. To its credit, it does a good job of ensuring a lot of its native experiences are accessible for one-handed usage, and while there is definitely a degree of preloaded bloat and a handful of duplicate apps, the company has at least made it easier than ever to hide or uninstall its own experiences, which can then be re-downloaded from the Galaxy Store, Samsung's App Store, as you need them. Price, big phone, big price tag. Not long ago, people balked at the idea of paying £1,000 for a smartphone, but with a stagnating market and expensive new technologies like in-display sensors and 5G now on the scene, pricing beyond this 1K limit isn't all that uncommon in the flagship space. Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus, specs. OS, Android 10W/One UI 2.1. Display, 6.7 inches 120Hz 20:9 QHD+, 3200 by 1440, dynamic AMOLED 2X display. Cameras, 12MP main, 64MP telephoto, 12MP ultra-wide, 0.3MP TOF 3D. Front camera, 10MP. Processor, Exynos 990 or Snapdragon 865, market dependent. Memory, 12GB RAM. Storage, 128GB per 512GB UFS 3.0, market dependent. Expandability, microSD up to 1TB. Battery, 4500 mAh W/25W fast, wired, 15W wireless, 9W reverse charging. Connectivity, Bluetooth 5.0, 5G, market dependent. Protection: Gorilla Glass 6, IP68 certified. Colors: Cosmic Gray, Cloud Blue, Cloud White, Aura Red, Cosmic Black, market dependent.